Hey guys, it's Alyssa from Let's Create the Sweet Life. If you're watching this video, that means you signed up for our newsletter, which is awesome. Thank you so much for doing that, and we're excited to have you with us so you can see what we're up to through our recipes and videos that we're going to be doing. But today I want to tell you a little bit about this PDF that you have, and I want to explain to you why we gave this to you and also what it contains so you know what to expect. So there were several reasons why I wanted to give you this kind of handout. One is because I know that for myself, when I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, I wanted to change not just my diet, but also, the products I was using. And because for many of us, when we have an autoimmune condition, we're trying to help our bodies detox and heal. One way we can do that is by treating ourselves at home when we're sick with something like the cold or a flu. Another reason I wanted to give this to you is because for many of us, I know that for myself included, if I get sick with let's say the flu, and I take antibiotics for it, sometimes that triggers a response, like a candida response, or I also let's say I get headaches when I do over-the-counter medication. So for those reasons, I really wanted to create this for you. And I also wanted to because I want you to have something that's really easy and for you quick that you can just look at when you're not feeling well, so you don't have to Google and search for all these different techniques. You can just look at one piece of paper or go on your computer and you have more than 30 remedies right there to help you when you're not feeling well. So let me tell you a little bit about how this PDF is broken down. I've included all these remedies. There's more than 30 for colds, flu, sinus infection. But the way I broke it down is I broke it into 4 categories: foods and drinks, supplements and how to use them, techniques and processes, and also homemade treatments. So those are the 4 categories I used, and I just want to give you like an example of each one. So for say foods, garlic and onions, for example, you'll find those listed there, and how to use them. Under homemade treatments, for instance, there's a remedy that you can make for a cough. You use a black radish and honey, and that's a homemade treatment. So that's one that you would find there. Chiropractor would be something I list under techniques or processes. And then finally, supplements. There's a number of supplements that are so helpful when you're sick. One of them is oil of oregano. So you'll find oil of oregano there. So those are the 4 categories. In addition to those 4 categories though, I also have a separate section for cough because coughs are sometimes difficult to treat. So I have a separate section just for coughs. And then sinuses have their own section. So all of that is there for you on just a few pages that you can either keep on your computer or you can print out and keep in your bathroom for whenever you need it. So very simply, when you are not feeling well, you start to feel like a cold coming on or a flu coming on, you're starting to feel worn down, you just pull this out if you've printed it, or you look at it on your computer and you just follow some of those methods and some of those supplements, and you're going to find that they really do work and that they will help you, especially if you use them early on. I want to tell you about one other thing about how to use the PDF is that there are links in the PDF for almost all of these techniques that I talk about. So for instance, a neti pot. I don't go into great detail into how to use the neti pot on the PDF, but you can click the link and you can read about how to use a neti pot. Or if you want to learn about that cough remedy I told you about, you can click on the title and it'll take you to a page that shows you how to make that cough remedy. So that's it. And I really hope this is useful for you and that you find it helpful. And we look forward to seeing more of you. Thanks again.